Alright, this is Jane TV back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we got something real special today. So, everybody knows that ISIS were going around picking up immigrants that don't belong in the US. So, in New York, there's a lot of shit going down in New York right now. Best believe. So, we got a video that's covering a random dude in all black burned over 5 damn police vehicles. Hopped the gate, went past their security, and burn shit down and got the fuck out. Let's cover that.
Our attention to right now in New York City as several NYPD police cars were torched this week. And I want to put up a post right now from Sharon Crowley, Fox 5's own, saying 11 NYPD vehicles torched linked to anti-ICE demonstrations. All right, let's be joined right now.
It's either that motherfucker wasn't illegal, that didn't belong here, that did this shit that had nothing to lose, or this motherfucker that's bored. I don't think no black person doing this. I don't think no black dude doing this. Probably a white dude or Spanish or whatever. I don't know, but you gotta be brave as shit to do some shit like this. Ain't no black motherfuckers doing this shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Ain't no black motherfuckers. I'm not doing this shit. Fuck that. You gotta be a brave motherfucker to do this.
Now about Sharon on the ground, and we can see some of the damage behind you. Describe what happened and what we're witnessing right now.
Yeah, well, we got an update just a short time ago from the mayor of New York City and the police commissioner of New York City. They say this is linked to the anti-ICE demonstrations happening here in New York City and across the country. And they say the person who did this is a masked arsonist who's already taken credit for it on the internet. Now, we're live in Bushwick, Brooklyn, the Bushwick section of Brooklyn, I should say. And what we heard from the police commissioner is that at about 1:30 in the morning, someone broke into this police lot that you see behind me and torched 11 NYPD vehicles. And then the security guard came out, caught them in the act, actually interrupted the person, and then that person fled down an alley and is still on the loose at this hour. Now, they
Oh, they couldn't catch him. All those police resources, all those cameras, and nobody called. How does that make sense?
The investigators have been working the scene since 1:30 in the morning, and they said that they found something like fire starters, stuff you could buy at Home Depot, about a dozen or so.
Oh, would you look at that? That police officer didn't see shit. I think he's Spanish too. I don't know, bro. He probably set that shit up. Listen, his cousin Jose probably came over and said, "Yo, bro, you know I don't fuck with the cops right now. I'm illegal. Let me burn this shit down." We don't know. We don't know. But look, he looked kind of sketchy though. You know, he got his papers, but maybe Jose don't. I don't know.
As well as other things that can start a fire that apparently the arsonist left behind. When the mayor was talking about it today, he called whoever did this a coward and vowed to catch the person. The NYPD is also working with the ATF. We also spoke with witnesses who it's a very crowded area. There are bodegas around here and apartments, and a lot of people last night saw it out their window and have videos of what happened. And that's something police are going to be looking at too, as well as, everything that, as much information as they can possibly get. But the mayor did confirm to us that his information is telling him this is connected to the anti-ICE demonstrations that are happening here in New York City and, of course, around.
I really think the majority of illegals is in New York City. And, of course, motherfuckers are anti-ICE because they want their family and people to stay. I understand. I got a few friends out there, that can relate. So when it comes down to the cops and ICE agents doing this shit, yeah, a lot of motherfuckers not gonna fuck with it because you're trying to take their families away from them. I get you, bro. I get you. So they about that life right now in New York. Yeah.
Around the country. So that's the very latest. And where I am right now, I'll step out of the shot so you can see what's happening here. This is the parking lot where it happened last night, where those NYPD vehicles, all 11 of them, were torched. And you can see the NYPD tow truck is pulling the vehicles out now. The cops telling us they've been waiting for several hours for the tow truck to get here. And of course, right before our live shot, it did. So we had to move out of the way. But this is an extensive investigation. And, the mayor, reiterating that demonstrations are fine. People are able to do that. That's not a problem. But when it comes to destroying property, he says it's unacceptable, and he plans to, this is a felony. He plans to try to catch whoever did this, and they're confident that they will. For now, I'll send it back.
And I'm confident that y'all niggas not.
Back to you if you have any other questions that I can help you with.
All right, thank you. So I know you got to get to the top of your show, so I won't ask you any questions, but thank you so much for
I do.
report. It's a very
Okay.
interesting story there out in
You're
New York
welcome.
City. Those anti-ICE protests breaking out coast to coast. Thanks again for joining us here on Live Now.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you so much. All right, great reporting there as always. Just wanted to get to that very briefly here on Live Now from Fox to show some of the demonstrations, some of the destruction, and of course, those images obviously counter to what some of these protests are all about. And again, this is a post from the New York Post saying 8 NYPD vehicles torched. Of course, that number up to 11, courtesy of Sharon Crowley. A suspected arson attack as cops find undetonated explosive devices nearby. We were hearing from the New York City Mayor Eric Adams about this as well, but some images as these anti-ICE demonstrations continue on throughout the country. All right, let's continue on. Go back.
Why are you not investing?
I'm gonna tell y'all, they're not playing. Citizens are not playing. In New York, they're not playing. California, other states and cities, bro, it's about to go down. We living at the end of our days, bro. You got a fucked up president that's doing dumb shit. I don't agree with him. I'm gonna just say that right now. I don't. The shit that he's doing, I don't agree with it. But I'm gonna cover it. Just like this. This is crazy. Would I do some shit like this personally? No. If I wasn't illegal, would I do some shit like this? No, it's trolling, bro. Certain shit black folks just ain't fucking doing. So y'all can scribble that shit out your newspapers right now. Certain shit black folks just ain't doing, bro. That shit fucked up. But this is Jane TV. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.